popping in. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you for today. I know I already did some messages for you, Aries, but I'm going to do an extra bonus reading. I believe the other reading was love, so this one I'll just do general, just a general, you know, energy check-in. So let's see what we have for Aries. What do we have for our Aries friends? What do they need to see? I feel like the energies are a lot better. We have the contract. This is the energy of justice. So justice is the energy of Libra, but in this oracle deck, the contract is something where you're going to have something fair, balanced, equal, a contract, a legal matter that comes to your attention that's actually dealt with in a very positive way for you here. So I really like this card a lot. Okay, so we're starting off with the contract. Any other messages here for Aries? I feel like the energies are really good. Sun in Sagittarius, Mercury is out of Scorpio and it's in Sagittarius. So we're in a fire sign, no more water energy. Heart chakra, this is Archangel Raphael. This is healing of your heart. So there could be some kind of situation that happens. It just basically is telling you that you are guarded or guided by your archangels or by the Archangel Raphael. Raphael is supposed to be the angel that steps in for physical healing when you're sick or you're not feeling well. So let's see what we have here. The thinking woman, this is usually dealing with a person of higher education, someone who's a specialist, someone who has education or specialty in an area. There's all these books here on the card she's reading. So there's definitely something healing here coming in. The Magician. So this Magician energy, I've been watching other tarot readers and everybody's pulling the Magician. So it's wizardry, it's magic, it's magical things, it's Mercury, Gemini. It has to do with ideas, problem solving, basically. So there's some kind of problem that could be solved for you here. Any other messages for Aries? Patience. Needing to be patient or learning patience. And now we have Archangel Gabriel. We're getting all the major archangels. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. It's telling you to be patient. It looks like someone here is trying to resolve an issue for you with the Magician and the thinking woman and the contract. So, ooh. So now we have the door to romance opening. Love and romance. So this door to romance is here. It's the key. The heart's in a cage in this card. I find that really interesting. The card is in a cage with a keyhole. So it's almost like someone has to unlock the situation here. The door is opening with rose petals coming forward. So I think that's enough oracle. All right. So let's see what we get for Aries here. I'm gonna just sort of put this off to the side. I'm gonna keep the contract one. I have this whole tray of crystals. I have this one is rainbow obsidian. It's a very, very large one, but I do have this for sale on my website in a bracelet form. And then this one right here is rose quartz. It's just a rose quartz sphere. We have amethyst over here. But anyway, okay, so I'm still sort of waking up. I hope you guys are great. I really appreciate each and every one of you. YouTube has been going through some weird glitches. Like, I don't even have access to like certain things from my PC, but then I contacted them and they said you have to use your phone or tablet. And I'm like, well, what if I wasn't using a phone or tablet? But I don't know. I'm trying to work with them. It is what it is. They go on and off. It usually seems to be every December they do like a software update. And I notice every December there's like issues. And then January, February, they usually roll out new rules and new rules that they're sending out, like what you can and cannot say and all this stuff. And it's like first they do the software and then they do the, you know, the legal update. It's just a lot. And then you have to read everything. You have to like read all the stuff that they are updating. And I don't know. I just do whatever they say. I say, okay, you want me to do that? That's fine, whatever. Okay. What do we have here for the first house, Aries? Aries, ruled by Mars. Mars in Scorpio still, I believe. Mars might be shifting into Sagittarius soon. Mars is very close to the sun. So let's see what we have here for Aries. King of the Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a legal matter or some kind of intellectual situation here where you're finding out some news or information. Okay, let's see what we get here. King of the Air, the Star. So we have healing and hope coming in, like that. Letting go in a big way, a full and total release. When you release something, it's almost like, so if you're in a lawsuit and it's over and the verdict comes in and it's done, this is a burden off your shoulders, but it's also a purification of your soul because you release the whole thing or you can release the whole issue. But the Star represents healing. The Star is major arcana also for vulnerability, so you don't have to be guarded anymore. You can sort of allow yourself to be vulnerable. The Star of Venus is here, so it means, you know, you have hope for the future after this. Underline here for Aries. Oh my goodness, this is something you have been really striving towards, the Nine of Wands. I've got a cat that wants in this room now. Okay, Aries, I'm back. So you've been striving, you've been working, you've been putting in long hours, you've been pushing yourself when you felt like giving up. You didn't give up. You took on a lot of responsibility. Okay, we have here an Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. So there's something here that you've been striving. You have been in sort of like a battle. But we do have here perfection. You've been perfecting something, learning something. What's coming in here into Aries awareness? Just put these together. It's almost like it wasn't, say you have a job and nobody gets along, but you don't quit. You just keep working and focusing on the job that has to get done. What's coming into Aries awareness? It's coming into Aries awareness. Okay, we have here Eight of Rods and the Two of Coin. You may have to compromise in some way. You may find out a lot of information and you have to sort of weigh your options, what's worth it. Wow, the Ten of the Air, the ending of a painful period. It comes in here with a Knight of Coin, an offer. What's Aries energy? See, the Wheel. Okay, Four of Cups tried to flip, but then it didn't flip, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. So something is changing for the better with the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Rods, something very exciting and thrilling. It's like something is closing out. And for those of you that are tired of justice, here's the Justice card again. So if you didn't see it the first time with the contract card, here's Justice again. So you have fairness, equality, partnering, a fair and just decision. What is this Two of Pentacles about? I don't think Aries wants to compromise very much, but what is Two of Pentacles about? Ooh, no, Queen of Wands. So you're going to be feeling very empowered. All right, why is there a Ten of Swords here for Aries? What's wrapping up this stressful period? If there has been stress for you, difficulties. The Page of Cups, water energy, a sweet message, a message of kindness. There is Eight of Swords here though. There is some kind of stress, fear, or worry, or you felt trapped. Maybe you felt alone or isolated, but there is this Page of Water coming in. What is the Page of Water? Six of Air, could be a return. What is the Knight of Coin? The Empress. Okay, so I feel like there's something very abundant coming your way where you're going to be elevated to a new level, possibly somebody seeing you in a they see you in high regard, they hold you in high regard. Justice is coming in here for you. The Wheel of Fortune is in your environment. So let's see what the wheel is bringing in. What's the wheel? Oh my goodness. Something you've been waiting for. Seven of Coin, Ace of Coin. And the Ace of Cups. A new potential to be happy, or you know, there's two aces with a seven, and the seven is like a strategy, something you've been working towards, investing your time in. So it's not like something you haven't been doing. Ace of Coin. Have earth energy here, and we also have water. So we have feelings, emotions, and something real that you put your time into. Now, there is Eight of Rods, which is something suddenly moves forward, kind of like the Chariot. It just kind of moves forward, like just very quick. What is this Eight of Rods? Two of Coin. Maybe because it moves so fast, maybe you have to compromise or manage your time. What's happening here for Aries with the 8? Hermit. Could be speaking to someone who's a wise person. They have experience. They're an expert. Why is the underlying energy hard work? 9 of Wands. Okay, you're being compensated. Oh my goodness. 9 of Cups. A wish coming true, wish fulfillment. And we have the 6 of Coin, which is payment. Payment when payment is due. So it's almost like if you did a job and then you weren't paid for it. This is payment when payment is due, but it can also be reciprocity of time. So it can be karma, like good karma, what goes around comes around. And we do have this 9 of Cups with, 9 of Cups with it. So underlying here is you put in the work, you did the work, you were striving, you didn't give up, you kept going. And what you get here is your energy of Knight of Coin and Empress. So you're elevated in some way. You have 2 aces coming into your environment. Ace of the Coin and Ace of the Water. So it'll affect your emotions in some way. Like make you feel good, make you feel happy, new feelings. The outcome energy was the Justice card. So Justice is, she's blindfolded, which means it's something that where somebody isn't, they're just looking at what's fair. They're not making a biased decision. There's no, It's just like based on rule of law. It's the sword and the two scales. Usually it could be court, but it could be any legal matter or anything to do with something that needs to be fair, made fair. What is the Six of Air? Shows you coming out of Ten of Swords. So it shows something becoming better or easier for you in some way. Seven of Swords. Okay, so there was something here about deception and lies. Somebody who wasn't being honest. And if somebody's not honest with you, it could feel like a betrayal. Okay, so you're coming out of that. The reason you were feeling the Ten of Swords in your back, it's like I physically feel it. If I'm being talked badly about, Chariot's on the bottom now. If somebody is backstabbing me, I can actually, first I hear it, clairaudient, like I can hear the words. It might just be one or two words. I'm getting better at it. I'm starting to know who said it. I can sort of tune in to my energy and like try to determine where is this coming from. And then I feel the swords, like I can feel this feeling of, you know, someone saying something. And the good thing is you can do cord cutting, or you can just not interact with that soul entity, which is a person, but it's a soul. It's a soul entity. So you just don't deal with that entity even for a while. You just sort of not deal with them. Especially if it's someone who doesn't like you and you don't really know why don't you like me. I'm sorry you don't like me, but you know, there's not a lot I can do about that. Justice is going to be served here for you, Aries, with the Six of Swords and the Seven. If somebody was doing you wrong, doing you dirty, it felt like a betrayal. It felt painful. But justice wins in the end here with the universal energy of balance coming in. So your environment has these two aces. You aren't giving up here with the Chariot. Your underlying energy is you haven't given up. You have been working very hard and striving and taking on more and more and more on yourself. Actually, with this Nine of Rods, the Nine of Rods starts with inspiration. So you're inspired, you start something, you feel very inspired, but then you have a choice. Am I gonna start that project? Two of Swords, or Two of Wands. Hold on, excuse me, come here, come here. Oh boy, they act like it's like, why is it the end of the world that I'm holding my pet? Because she wants to go explore, but you want to be here. Yeah, she wants to be with me, and yet she wants to be doing her own thing at the same time. Excuse me. Oh, you don't want to be here. This is like torture. You're being tortured and abused. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a cupcake. This is the reason I do the tarot. This one gets me up every day. Okay, sweets. Okay, guys, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so inspiration starts with this inner passion that you want to do something, you want to create something, and then you actually take the actions to start. And Aries is a natural fire sign, so you are naturally inspired to take action. And if you direct your passion in a good direction, like creating something, making something new, starting something like a project, if you're misdirecting your fire, it can be anger, hostility, fighting with people, frustration with other people. But if you redirect your anger into a passion, something you're very passionate about, something you actually enjoy, then it starts to multiply, and you get to that Four of Wands where you actually have a success for yourself. And then, you know, if you do have some success for yourself, anything, usually there's competition that comes in, which would be the Five of Wands over here. And it shows like you do have, or you did have, competitive people who are also striving. You know, these people are they're also wanting to strive. So Crossing your energy today is Aquarius, healing. I feel like there's a lot of healing that will be going on. 8 of coin, you were also doing the work. Now, when you move through the fire energies to the 6, and then people actually start to see the fruits of your work, they see that you're doing well, you then may have people criticize you, which would be the 7 of wands. It's like, so now you have to stand firm and sort of, you know, put some distance, because you can't just get attacked. And then 8 of wands, like boom, things start to really take off for yourself. And then sometimes if you're not asking for help, you can get to the 9 and the 10, because you're burning out. So you want to not burn out. You want to ask for help, ask for assistance. You want people to take some of this load off of you, Aries. So you're a naturally driven warrior. So whatever that means in your case, like if you are an artist, if you're a business person, you don't want to burn yourself out by working like 18-hour days every day and getting up at 5. Like, you're burning the candle at 2 ends. And then the good news is, though, you are being compensated, and that will make you very happy. You're coming from a 5 of coin, which is like you don't have enough, to 6 of coin. Balance is coming in. You really are working towards the 10, but what it looks like here is you came across some people or people who didn't agree with you, or who hid things from you. And, you know, you may have been a little naive, where you didn't believe that people would do or say certain things. And that's just part of Chiron, like maturity, but you know, you didn't believe that certain people would do anything or say anything bad about you. And when you find out that, you know, whatever it was that was making you feel betrayed, or anything that was making you feel negative, if you find out about something where somebody was dishonest, you then have a choice to not engage with that person anymore. It's like, well, I'm not going to engage in that energy anymore, because that person's going to drag me back down into the war zone where I'm arguing with people and we're fighting, and this person, with their lies or their, you know, they hide stuff, they're sneaky, they aren't upfront. This energy will drag you back down, and eventually to fear, worry, losing sleep, and then you're in your 10 of swords again. So you don't want to be in the 10 of swords. So what's my point? The point is, you have some really good offer coming in, but this could also be you being loyal. We have you as the Empress. You're being elevated to a new level, which is really good too. The wheel of fortune is starting to turn around you. So things are going to start to change from karma. Like, there is God, and, you know, I personally believe in God, and God sees your good deeds. And if somebody was doing you dirty here, 7 of swords, hiding or lying, and it made you feel that sense of betrayal, that can really make you feel, first of all, like shocked, like you can't believe like somebody would say that or do that. And then it makes your head start to spin, because you're trying to figure out why. Like, well, why would that happen? Which is 8 of swords. So you get into this mental state of trying to figure it out and make sense of like why somebody would do that. I feel like what keeps coming up in your reading is 6 of swords. I'm losing my voice. It could be my own throat chakra. Like, I need to talk more about these issues. Like, if somebody is arguing with you, you find out about lies, this is about just avoiding any and all communication with that person. Because it did come out with a Knight or a Page of Cups. And if the Page of Cups is naive, this is a person who's very sweet and innocent, and very innocent. They don't sort of believe that this would happen. They don't have the emotional maturity to understand, like, hey, people compete and people like try to possibly win in any kind of situation. They're trying to outsmart you, maybe. Okay, so we have Six of Air, Seven of Air, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. You are no longer going to be in that Page of Cups energy. It has Empress and Knight of Coin, which is loyalty, very steadfast. You're not going anywhere. You're just here. And you're here to stay, really. And, you know, the reason being is because you've put in the work. You've put in the physical work. You've worked the long hours. You've done the time. And you have the knowledge. You've actually learned something, because Eight of Coin to the Seven of Coin. Seven of Coin is like you tried to think of a strategy. Eight of Coin is like you put the time in, you perfected something. Now, at the end of all this, we do have this contract. We have Justice. So let's see what Justice is bringing in for Aries. What is Justice bringing in for Aries here? Sorry about my throat. What is Justice bringing in for Aries? Ah, remember I said you want the Ten of Coin? So the Ten of Coin is here. Justice is bringing in the Ten of Coin. So everything you've done is paying off here, Aries. Everything you've worked towards on a certain issue. This has to do with Wands. It has to do with your fire. Where have you been putting your fire? Because Nine of Wands is what's underlying the whole thing. What have you been focusing your energy on? Your actual physical stamina. You're about to pay off in a big way. Now, whether that's something stabilizes, you're offered a job, you've been putting out tons of resumes, and then you finally get the job or a job interview, it's going to pay off for you, all the work. You do have these two aces that are coming in, so it could be something new, but what it's leading to here is Justice and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, Justice is the energy of Libra, so it can be a court legal matter, it can be a partnership with someone. It's actually the opposite energy of Aries because it has to do with balance and partnering with another entity, not so much personal power, although personal power is what got you there. So, yeah. So I'm gonna, let's see, grab one more of these oracle cards. I've got this cat is just like trying to be in the window now. It's like, hold on. BB, hold on. Oh my God, she's very determined. She's a Leo. Okay, what have we got for Aries? One more card, please. Ooh, see, we had the Deceit here coming up. I think what you're doing with the outcome, keep in mind, is Justice and Ten of Pentacles. Justice is coming in for you in a big way, so don't worry about it. You were in Page of Cups. Community, deceit in the community. It could be anyone, it could be anything. You were in a Page of Cups. You were sweet and kind and innocent, and you didn't see it coming. You know. So good news is, though, you're coming out of this, Six of Swords. You're making a conscious choice to not communicate or not get baited. Five of Swords is like when you get baited into an argument and the person is just, you know, wanting to argue. What else do we have here for Aries? Broken heart, okay. And the Angel of Love shining down on you. So I feel like it's almost like that. Like you had that naive idea that, you know, who would do that to me? Why would someone? Because there's competition everywhere. Everybody's competing all the time, everywhere, all the time. You're lucky if you find a friend or family member who is just liking you for you. And those people are the ones that I treasure. I treasure those people. People who aren't like trying to one up you or like, you know, pull a fast one or, you know, pull the wool over your eyes in some way and say, haha, you know, I knew you didn't see that. And you're like, I didn't see it because I didn't expect you that. I think what you're going through with Chiron too is like you're maturing or you're seeing another side of life, maybe. Okay, so 2 aces are around you with the 7 of coin. Like I said, you've put in the time, the energy, the effort. You've actually had a strategy, whatever it is here. And then these 2 aces come in. I really like the fact that this Justice and 10 of Pentacles is your ending outcome. What could be better? Honestly, like what could be better? Nothing really. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to get to the finish line and not have all these distractions along the way. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing you can really do. Your hard work is paying off here. You didn't give up. It means like you could have given up at one of these points, but you made the choice to follow your passion. So here we have 6 of coin, 9 of cups. It's almost like this one little bit of recognition or this one little piece of reward means so much to you. It means 9 of cups. That's like a wedding celebration. That's like huge, but it's only 1 coin. So it's like it means so much to you because it does lead to this Justice and 10 of Pentacles. So I'm going to leave this here for you, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning into my tarot channel. Please check out my website, starseed1111.com. You can also check out my ghost tracking and ghost watching paranormal channel. It's called My Medium Channel, all one word, My Medium Channel. And I just use lots of ghost apps and paranormal apps, and I'm going to try to go out into different places that are haunted, but I'm just enjoying that because it's something that I find fun. But if you're afraid of paranormal or spirits, then you may want to like not go. There's nothing negative. It's just kind of like the other side of our 3D reality. Like they're here, but that's my other channel, My Medium Channel. And I really appreciate you here, and take care, Aries. Bye.